Good morning everyone, this is Mark from the Peaceful Path, here again at the home of the Peaceful Path at La Bicherie in Normandy, France. I'm just heading out on my morning meditation walk with YoYo, and she's just here. Where is she? There she is. Hey YoYo. Hi. Come on then, let's go. It's a beautiful sunny day, gorgeous blue skies. Let me see. Gorgeous blue skies, as you can see. The sun coming through the trees, this beautiful dappled shade. The temperature is lower, in the mid to late 20s, I should say, around 28, something like that. So it's a lovely temperature. The air is fresh. We had some rain yesterday, a little bit in the morning, but a gorgeous day all day. Today is forecast for lovely weather, which is great. But I'm not been feeling too well. I was really not well yesterday, at least for the most part of the day. And this morning I'm a little out of breath. I'm walking up a very slight slope at the moment, very slowly, very mindfully. But I find it difficult sometimes to speak while I'm walking. I get out of breath very easily. So it gives me a good chance also to just stop for a moment. YoYo's going about her thing and she's sniffing at every leaf and every blade of grass and taking in all of nature. And while I'm struggling a little bit for breath, I also take chance to stop, to reflect and to enjoy what's around me. You know, we've been talking a lot about this lately, about taking a time out, making time for ourselves, coming back to our soul and connecting with our inner self, with our higher self, or whatever you believe in, connecting with the divine, whatever you believe in. And when we do that, of course, you know, it's our own inner spirituality. We're connecting with it. The main thing and the main objective. And taking that time out to just stop, to reflect and to touch base is a wonderful thing. And we all have that opportunity. But we most often think we're far too busy to do any of that. And also by doing that, it's sort of like giving up, you know, it's not the cool thing to do, you know. We should be just forging forward all the time, pushing, to achieve, to learn more, to educate ourselves more, to become more knowledgeable, all of those things. But with my age, I've realized, of course, that over all those years of study and learning, which are all wonderful, of course, you know, expands my knowledge. Does it make me a better person, is a question. That I'm so knowledgeable, I have so many different certifications, and, you know, now being a doctor of Chinese medicine and psychology and all of the certifications in coaching and mindfulness and difficult emotions coaching and certification in as a certified master coach globally. You know, all of those things are wonderful. And it takes me back to a time in China many years ago, well, 15, 20 years ago maybe, a dear friend of mine was the leader of a global manufacturing company, very big global manufacturing company, and he was setting up factories and plants in Asia, in China, as he'd done all over the world. And you know, we were talking about this one day, and about education and knowledge and learning, and how wonderful it all was. And he said to me, you know, Mark, I've got some of the most intelligent people that I've ever come across in my life. Some of the most well-educated, book-smart people that I've ever come to know in all the countries that I've worked in. However, they haven't the practical knowledge. They haven't the practical experience of doing. And you know, that's what I'm trying to say, really. It's all well and good having all the knowledge, but if you don't know how to do, then something's gone slightly wrong. So take a time out, take all of that knowledge and all that learning that you have, and bring it into an experience level. Actually do the work yourself. Touch base with yourself. Do the meditations. Do the mindfulness practices. And they will bring about a different level of knowledge, a different level of being, and a different level of awareness to not only yourself, but also to others. So, my shortness of breath, I haven't walked very far. There's the gates of La Bicherie, and this is our long driveway into La Bicherie. And we're up by the horses now. So my shortness of breath has been a benefit, because it's meant we've had this conversation about doing rather than just knowing. Peace and love, everyone. Have a wonderful day.